cut them off. That cuts them off. Ah, well, fair enough. So, the best Chinese restaurant in our neighbourhood is the Cryptic Wok, where the noodles are spicy and the fortune cookie messages are suitably puzzling. For your delectation, we've reproduced below the curious auguries and maxims we've found in our cookies so far this year. This admittedly is a puzzle from 1997, so hopefully there aren't too many dated references. As it happens, these messages make up the 16 across clues, whose answers belong in the accompanying diagram. That is fortunate, isn't it? The clues are in a random order and are strung together with no extra words to connect them, and the beginning and ends of clues do not necessarily coincide with the beginning and ends of the fortune cookie messages. To place across answers in the diagram, use the downs, which are normal. As a guide, answers include 4 capitalised words. Yes, I do know that this is going to be quite tricky, Foggy. I am a little worried. So hopefully we will get through it together. Obviously, we're going to start... Well, I think Foggy would start with the acrosses, but I'm saying I'm going to start with the downs. Because when we get to the acrosses, we'll actually have to work out what the clues themselves are, because dough is not necessarily the last word of this clue. It might belong to the clue might end up having. So that's going to be fun. Foggy is endorsing the start with the downs idea, so we shall do that. So give me a first go at the clue, and then jump on in once I've said that I'm stuck, which is going to happen a lot. It certainly happened a lot the last time we did a hex puzzle 2 or 3 weeks ago. Good evening, Sensei. Hope you're doing well. So we'll start with 1 down, which is here. 1 down. English clan chief has gas. English clan chief has gas. I think I've got this. Afternoon Arch. Afternoon. We're going to start with the downs today. Don't let that get you downs. We're starting with the downs. I've got an idea for 1 down, so I'm going to give that a few seconds, and then I'm going to guess, put it in, and see if you agree with what I think it is. So I think this one is ethane. Ethane is definitely a gas. Oh dear. And English is E, and a clan leader is the Thane, because I know of the phrase the Thane of Cawdor. Is that from Hamlet or something? It's Shakespearean. So it's ethane. So I'm quite happy with that one. So hopefully I'm going to get some agreement in the chat with you there. Let's have a look at 2 down. The Thane of Macbeth. There we go. I mean, that must be a clan leader, isn't it? So that's going to be ethane. 2 down. Leader of an Arab family. For those listening in. Leader of an Arab family for those listening in. Okay, this is going to be a sounds like clue. Hello, eFort Manto. It's time to... Yes, we need to get very good at cryptics to probably solve these, eFort Manto. But it's lucky that Foggy is here, so he could do the heavy lifting, so we don't have to. The leader of an Arab family for those listening. So it's going to be family, maybe? So it's going to sound like either family or Arab family. And the answer is going to be a leader. So an Arab family, I don't know. Family, kin, kith, what's the first letter, Foggy? Leader of An. Leader of An could be A, and then Arab could be... Oh, no, I don't think it's like that. Sheikh. Oh, okay, yes. C. Oh, is it going to be Caliph or something like that? That is definitely one. A family for those listening in. Oh, no, it's not C. Oh, Foggy, leading us astray. It's 5 letters, yeah. My immediate gut is to jump ahead, because I'm not going to spot this one for a while, I don't think, because I'm not getting an into this clue. Okay, let's have a look at 3 down. German gent vocalised pause coming before a Spanish painter. German gent vocalised pause coming before a Spanish painter. So a German gent is a Herr, H-E-R-R, but it's either that is vocalised or the pause that comes afterwards is going to be vocalised. So it's either going to be H-E-R-R or H-A-I-R coming before A. So it's going to end in that. Is there a Herrera? There is, isn't there? There's a Spanish painter called Herrera, I think. Although may not be spelt exactly like that, because there's got to be a vocalised bit. Or maybe it's not. Hopefully someone in the chat is going to say, ah, yes, there is a Herrera, but they're spelt like this. Okay, maybe that's a Man U player, says Waterfall. I don't know, it's just a sport thing, isn't it? Round bally thing, kicking. There's a Herrera, perfect. So that is Herrera, perfect. So that's Herr, that's the German gent. A vocalised pause is your ER. All of that coming before A. And you get a Spanish painter. Herrera. 4 down. Terrible sot hops around a country. Terrible sot hops around a country. Well, I know what I wanted it. Oh, right, yes, it is, it is, it is. Wow, it is, but it's not parsed at all anywhere like I thought it was going to be. I've done something weird with this one. What's happened here? There we are. I've got this one. How are you peeps doing in the chat? Okay, I'm going to go for it. I think I've beaten you. I thought it was a terrible lag, which is entirely possible. This is... Elgel says, yes. Yes, good. I thought it was going to be an anagram. You've got terrible sot hops. Terrible is your anagram indicator. Anagram of sot hops. It's a 7-letter country. There is no anagram of sot hops that's going to be a country. Instead, it's around. That's the key word. It literally is around Lesotho. Lesotho. It's that. And that's your country, so it's Lesotho. Good evening, Grabbervan. You have the answers in front of you? I didn't even know there were answers for this one. I thought there wasn't any answers for this one. Curse you, Sensei. So that is 4 down. Whoops, 5 down. Drugged, almost hold post office up. Ooh, okay. Duly noted, Sensei. Good evening. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it was a sneaky Lesotho. Always hiding in other things is Lesotho. Usually South Africa, but here, terrible sot hops. 5 down. Drugged, almost hold post office up. I feel like drugged must be the definition here. Foggy's got it. See, I could do the ones that he can't, and he can do the ones that I can't. Good teamwork. Which is good, because I can't do most of them, so that's how it works. Post office. Is post office PO? In the UK, post office gets abbreviated to PO on maps. So is that going to be is that PO? Thank you, Sensei. I thought Thane was the clan chief, so I'm pleased that it is. Is post office PO? That's my first question. And then my other question is, what's the answer? Drugged. You are. You're out of it. You're. Goodness. You're not narcoleptic. Something ending in Y. Almost hold. If you almost hold, you grasp maybe. So drowsy was what I was thinking of. Thank you, Catnip. Which has only got 6 letters, but that's the sort of word I might be after. Grasp. So almost hold. So almost grasp. Post office up. Not getting it. Not getting it. Can I have a hint, please? A hint, please, Foggy. Yes, it could be OP at the start. Opiated. Could you be opiated? Because an opiate is a drug. So if you're drugged, then you can be opiated. Okay. Almost hold. Almost hold post. That's detail, isn't it? No, almost hold is detail. but without the last letter. And then post office is PO. All of that is going up. Oh, detain, not detail. Ha ha ha. There we go. So you can be opiated. I did not know that. 6 down, worn off. Young Henry IV's sea creatures. Worn off. Young Henry IV's sea creatures. I mean, young Henry might be Hal or Harry. Sea creatures. What sea creatures do we know that are 8 letters long? Carry on, Catnip. You're on a seafood diet. You seafood, you eat it. Hooray! Oh, I'm so glad you're here, Catnip. 6 down. Evening, Meredith. Worn off. Worn off. I feel like you worn off is the definition here, but it's either worn off or sea creatures, of course. Young Henry VIII's. Maybe they were Hal. Yes. 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 Worn off. Worn off. What is an and what is off? It is an anagram indicator. No, it was a terrible, terrible joke, Catnip, so I highly approve of it. Sorry, 4th. Yes, indeed. So I assume Henry IV was known as Hal. Anyway, worn off, anagram of worn, so it's N-A-R-W. And then Hal is Henry IV. Apostrophe S, I put an S there. You get narwhals. Those are the sea creatures. Yay. 7 down. Times are turning crass, ultimately. Times are turning crass, ultimately. I'm coping with this so far. I've got this one as well. Famous last words. I've got this one. Anyone else? Arch Davidson, good evening. What do you think it is? You're the first one in with the G. I can start typing it in. I think it's eras. R. Where is it? Times are turning, so R goes reversed. Crass, ultimately, last letter of crass is S. You get eras. Good. That is what Arch says as well. 8 down. Cooking on gas. 20 minutes past. We're doing well. Cook quickly holds mass in class. Cook quickly holds mass in class. Okay. A mass. Could be M. Mass can stand for M in physics. Could be lump. If you cook quickly, you sear, you braise, you fry, you... sear is all I could think of. S-E-A-R. Holds mass, so we're going to put something in that word to cook quickly, and I think we get a class. Class could be a phylum, genus, that it could be that a sort and ilk, or it could be a class as in a class of pupils. Foggy has this. Cook quickly. Sear. All I've got is sear. Fry. Have I mentioned the word to cook quickly yet? Blitz. I bet I haven't. Holds mass. We could just be putting mass in a class, and that will give us cook quickly. I've said it already though. So let's say that it's. Let's say that it is sear. We need to put a 3-letter word for mass. Min. Mass in. There we go. Sneaky. In is in. So to cook quickly is to sear. M is mass, in is in. Sear is holding that, so we're putting min in sear. We get seminar. Hooray! 9 down. Hammer left covered by water plant. Hammer left covered by water plant. I want it to start with S, just from the sort of word like it's whatever that one across, actually technically two across, is going to be. Looks like ends in Ness. So, Meredith, always need you. You never know when I'm about to fall over in terms of these crosswords. The across clues, they're going to be a lot tougher. So that's why we're doing the across ones first. Hope you had a good birthday last week, by the way. Was that last Wednesday, wasn't it? Witness Wednesday. Foggy has it. Hammer. Okay. Left covered by water plant. Is a water plant a lily? And then put left is usually L. So we're going to be putting L into either a water plant or a hammer. Oh, thank you for the follow, eFortmanto. Good evening. Oh, it's not green energy. That's why you were talking about that. Oh, no. No, it's fortune cookies. Oh, there we go. I was wondering what that was, what that comment was about. Fortune cookies by Hex. Left. Evening cheesy dancing. Left. So we're going to put an L. I mean, given that could be the word apparel. Slam. You could slam maybe if you hammer something. Slam by water plant. I feel like it's got to begin SL from these other letters. Scoots. Everybody hide. Scoots is here. Slalom. Why would it be slalom? Is there a water plant called a slalom? There might be. I don't know. Doesn't make sense. The slam isn't enough. It does start SL. Yeah. Water plant. Water plant. Water plant beginning SL. No. S. A water plant beginning with S. Lotus. Okay, everybody come out and surprise Scoots in 3, 2, 1. Surprise! Oh, we hid. Aren't we just joking around? Yay! It's... right, so it begins SL. Can I have the next letter, please? Foggy. Let's crack this one. And then I'll move on to the next one. I think the lag's quite bad tonight. I don't know why. Yeah. I mean, that looks like... it's either going to be an A or an E, and I reckon it's an A. And Foggy's going to tell me in a second what it is. Ooh, E next. Okay. Sedge. Sedge. Sedge is your water plant. There we go. So L in sedge, and if you hammer, you sledge something. No, a sledgehammer. A hammer is a sledge. Fine. So a water plant is sedge. There we go. Shush, sensei. Shush, shush, shush. Next up is... That was 9. Where's 10 down? It's here. 10 down is here. Female gymnast coming down on bad leg shows fight. Female gymnast coming down on bad leg shows fight. It's not what I would have gone to there, eFort, but it does make sense. Yeah, no worries, Foggy. Yeah. Female gymnast. Female could be F or her. Gymnast, runner. Or it could be, the answer could be a female gymnast. Hope not. Coming down on bad leg. So, bad leg, are we going to be anagramming leg there? Shows fight. Feels like that's the definition. I mean, actually, can't it? Female can, the word female can be mare, vixen, the name of any female animal, because it is a mare. It is female, so it can actually do that. Feistiness shows fight. Yeah, Komenichi, yeah. Yes, so this is 1997. Is the dated reference warning. Okay, in that case, Foggy, what is the dated reference? I'm happy to just blitz ahead on this one. This is going to happen quite a lot with hex puzzles, I think. Because it was a 1997 puzzle. Kerry Strug. So there we go. Thank you very much. So Strug. And then bad leg, GLE. And that is struggle, showing fight. What is next? 11 down is here. Which I assumed that this word across is earthy. Bad is an anagrind, yeah. 11 down. Reach the Windy City during a night before a holiday. Reach the Windy City during a night before a holiday. Okay, a night before a holiday has got to be an eve. So let's put eve here. The V might go here instead, but it's going to be like that. And we're going to be putting... Windy City, Chicago. Chic. It's got to be achieve. I feel like it's achieve. If you reach something, you achieve it. So there's your eve. A night before a holiday is your eve. So how do you have a key? Oh, CHI is Chicago, isn't it? Chi-town. Okay. During a night. There we go. So we're putting CHI for Chicago in a eve. A night before a holiday. A eve you get. There we go. Good. 12 down. I assume starts with Y for this. Is probably earthy. Where are we? 12 down. Longed for, salary finally gained. Yep, happy with that one. Longed for, salary finally gained. Have you got 12? Good work, Catnip. What is the answer to 12? And Caroline and Arch, tell me. And Meredith, go on. Everyone, blitz it in the chat. Yes, it is yearned. It is absolutely yearned. You earned for gained. Salary, finally, last letter of salary, yearned. And that is longed for. 13 down. The old man fusses about soft drink. Yep, the old man fusses about soft drink. I've got this one. Yeah, absolutely. It's just the quickest way to let me know that you've got it. This is a policy started by Foggy, actually. I started by saying, just type got. But that's 3 letters, 3 times as much effort as just the letter G. If you want... no spoilers, there's going to be people watching this stream who watch Only Connect later on. So, yes. If you want to be more specific, you can type G13 or something to let me know that it's clue 13 that you got. Who has 13? Who has it? Come on, someone. If you've got this one, type this in the chat because I am now going to type it. You've added in 1 for heading in the direction and double that for right. Okay. It's going to be like chess. We're going to have our own little language. This is soda pop. So a soft drink is a soda pop. The old man, he's your pop. And the whole thing is reversed here. It fusses about soft drink. So your fusses are a-doos. So pop a-doos, that is your all reversed, and it's soda pop. So I've just realised something I should be doing over here that's going to make it much easier. Let's format this as... Where's the formatting gone? Where's the formatting gone? Well, fine. That's not what I wanted. You can go in a lovely pale green colour. So we've done those. 14. It just helps with seeing where we are. Augurs back in Powerful Omen. Augurs back in Powerful Omen. Ugh. It is. It's the first one of those sensei. It's pop a-doos all reversed. For that one, the old man pop a-doos about. So yeah. Well, I don't know where to start with Augurs back in Powerful Omen. What's the first letter here, please, Foggy? An augur isn't. I thought an augur was is an augur is either a seer, which is a powerful, which is the omen, or isn't it one of those screwy drilly things? Is that an augur? That's a drill bit. Thank you, Meredith. That's an augur. Well, an omen is a portend, so I'm basing that entirely off the P. Is it portend? Augur. Different spelling. Oh, wow. Okay, not portend. Okay. Right, okay. Augurs, but I don't know what the clue is. Yeah, powerful omen. Port key from Harry Potter. Back in powerful. Oh, is it going to be hidden? No. So we're going to have to. So an augur was foretold, right? To foretell. And so we're going to be reversing. So a word meaning to foretell, to see. And it's going to be in powerful. No. What's the next letter? That is my cup of coffee done. Powerful. If something is powerful, it is potent. Is it not portent then? Because it's R in potent. Don't know what the bat. Oh, augur's back. Right, it's the last letter. The last letter of augur. There we go. So it's augur's back. The letter R in powerful, potent. You get portent for an omen. There we go. 15 down. Supplies valuable rock in streets. Supplies valuable rock in streets. I think I've got it. No, I don't. No. Oh, goodness. What's this one? Evening, Aidan. Yes, streets is going to be ST. And in fact, because we've got streets, it's going to be STS. Yeah. There we go. There we are. Okay, I've got this. There we are. So, yeah, happy with this one. How are we doing in the chat on this one? So, it's ST for street, but we've got plural of streets, so it's going to be STS. We're going to be putting a valuable rock in STS. So let me put the S and let me put that in there. So what is an unrefined rock called? That's called an ore, and that gives us stores. And if your supplies are your stores, so that's all good. 16. Farm animal's home was first fashioned. Farm animal's home was first fashioned. Don't know what's going on here. I'm assuming an S. What is dolor? What is dolor? That is, according to this, painful grief. Yes, powerful grief. So can that be pluralized or anything like that? In chambers you can have dolors. Yes, okay. So it's probably is going to begin with an S. Farm animal's home. Sty was first fashioned. Hang on. And what if was first fashioned means was first. We're going to be putting was first, but it's fashion, so it's an anagram of was first. So it's either going to be it's going to be that, and then we're going to have an animal's home, and then we're going to have a sty. Saucy. What on earth is... I'm going apparently very wrong. Okay. What's the next letter then? I mean, sty. Farm animals home was far... Stylish? Styled. Styled? Because your farm animal's home, if that's a sty... Oh, if you were first, you led a race, of course. There we go. If you led the race, you were first. Fine, there we go. 17 down. Private Eye initially turned a bit blue. Private Eye initially turned a bit blue. So that goes here. It's Swazoo! Private Eye initially turned a bit blue. Initially turned could be T, a bit blue. Is blue the answer? Sad? Or is turned to T? A could be A, bit blue. Private Eye initially could be PE. Private Eye could be a tech. And then it could be turned. And then A could be A. Not spotting this. Not spotting this. Any thoughts in the chat? Blue must be B. Maybe. Blue could be the definition. So, can blue be B? I'm not spotting this. I think I'm going to have to come back to it. Got to leave some of the down clues. 18 down. Oh, hang on. I haven't actually done 2 down. No, I haven't actually. Yeah, didn't do 2 down. 18 down. Fashion designer is 1 in stick up. Fashion designer is 1 in stick up. So 1 is I. So we're going to be putting 1 in something. Probably here because this looks like rain. Stick up. What's a stick? What's a 3-letter gum? Is this going to be the name of... this is going to be the name of a particular fashion designer, isn't it? Probably. Okay, Meredith, what is the answer to this one? You've got this one. Dior. Oh, a stick is a rod. I give up too easily. I give up way too easily. And this looks like serendipity. This is definitely serendipity. But we'll get to that. So it's rod reversed around letter I for the fashion designer Dior. There we go. And a Dior is, of course, what a posh person walks through to get from room to room. All right, so that's those. Let's do the acrosses. You will marry without having a bit of dough. Many are transformed. The splits between the clues are not necessarily in the right place. The clues are correct, but the ending and starts of each clue are not necessarily on each line. So a bit of dough might go down to the next clue. So are they in a random order? Oh, flippin' heck, and they're in a random order. As it happens, these messages make up the 16 across clues whose answers belong in the accompanying diagram. The clues are in a random order and are strung together with no extra words to connect them, and the beginnings and ends of clues do not necessarily coincide with the beginnings and ends of the fortune cookies. Genius. Absolute genius. Well, okay, I'm going to quickly do this one then, because the good fortune is serendipity. And we've got serendipity right here, because I mentioned it a second ago. So this is going to be serendipity. It's just... no. Whoop. So, could I number them? Yes. So it's 15 across clue. So we've got serendipity. What is the first word of that clue? So, good fortune is serendipity. Splitting peace of mind. So that's serenity. So we've got dip, splitting serenity. So decline. So that word decline isn't there. The word decline goes here, and we've parsed that clue. That clue is now good. Right. You will marry without having a bit of dough. Well. Bleh. Someone was saying something about the superficiality clue. Well, let's have a look at some words that we think we've got in here. So this looks like apparel. Well, actually, we know we've got the word earthy. Can we find a definition for earthy in any of these clues? This is how I'm going to tackle it. Start with the grid, start to try and parse some of the words, and then put it in here. So can we find earthy? The answer is no. No, I can't. No, I can't. Thousands, yes, that could well go here. That could well go here. I don't really know how to tackle these. I would have, like, this looks like rain. This looks like thousands. I don't know what this is, but we'll get there. Oh no, let's have a look at some of these clues. Let's start with this one, and if we can parse something, I think then we'll go for it. You will marry, you'll, ULL maybe, without having a bit of dough. Can I number the grid of crosses? I won't number them because I've numbered the clues. No, I'll tell you what, I will number them. Oh, yes, of course. So in the diagram that I had, only the downs were numbered. So I will number them, and I will change these to letters. So that's 1, 2, 3. 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep, that's good. That's the right number of clues. What have I done there? Could apparel be connected with the bad apple? Ah, rotten apple, yes. APP. So we need AR in that, don't we? APPAREL. So rotten apple takes A. So we just need the R from that. Where does the R come from? You see earthy. Okay, we'll get to that in a second, board face. If rotten apple, APP, we need an A and an R. One rotten, not a huge fan of that. Takes A. One rotten apple takes A. So that is that. So we just need the R. Nope. Not spotting it. Board face, which clue are you looking at for earthy? Let's take a look at earthy. B. Many are transformed by your simple and natural charisma. Okay. Okay. Natural. There's no indicator to take that AR, unfortunately, Caroline. Okay, and citizens say it's somewhere else. So where is earthy then? What's the definition of earthy? Are transformed, EAR, by your, thy. Simple and natural, earthy? I'm happy with earthy being here. So many is not part of that clue. Many is part of the clue above. Earthy is definitely a simple personality. So So what is the last word of this clue? Is it natural, so simple and natural, or is it just simple? Simple is earthy, so I can then take that and put natural charisma on the next one, can I? Simple and natural, okay. So charisma is the only thing that gets bumped onto the next clue. So we've got earthy, we've got serendipity. So charisma must be the definition here. One rotten apple takes A. Feels like that long time to change will then move on to the next clue. Right. So I'm not spotting what this clue is all about yet. You'll marry. Gonna have to move on. Charisma 1. 1 is I usually. Rotten apple. I'm stuck on it, Sensei. I'm stuck. So any hints on 1 across? Any hints? So you'll marry. You will marry without having a bit of dough. Many. Oh, really? Right. What is C is 7A. Okay, fine. We'll get to that. Catnip, what is your what is Oh, hang on. 1 across. Yes, right. Sorry. Getting myself confused. Shallowness is what I've seen in the chat a couple of times. So that's superficiality. Okay. So superficiality is the definition. Where is the start and end of that clue? That is the next question. It is foggy. Thank you for being understanding. Runs in celebrity. There's no star. There's no runs is usually R. The character of Superman. That's Kal-El, isn't it? Or Kent or Clark Kent or something. You will possess. I mean, there's allow in Schness in that. Celebrity body weight goes up and down. No. Anyway, that's definitely superficiality. I'm going to put superficiality. Arch. What is it? What is it? No, I think you're in one of the leading positions. I think right now, Arch. What would you say is the shall, own, and ness? So you will is shall. Own is possess. And the character of Superman, it's an S out loud, right? ESS is the letter S. So it's that. I bet if I put it on this line, everything will need to go up a thingy soon. But we know that runs in celebrities now on the next clue. So that is shallowness. And that is done. And earthy is done. Runs in celebrity. That's probably R in star. Body weight. Strata, something like that. Right, which one am I going to tackle on now? Okay, I can see one. I don't quite know how to do this. Thank you, Alchemist. Let's do 6 across. Just simply because we've got it in the chat. I'm going to try and... I don't know how to tackle this. Airwoman, says Alchemist. She who takes the skies. She who takes to the skies. There we go. That's an airwoman. Audibly drops from the skies. Going into openings distresses a worm in a cuckoo. So we've got airwoman. Where are we? A worm There is an anagram of worm in a cuckoo. It's an anagram. A worm in a cuckoo. It is an anagram. Wow. Okay, so a worm in a cuckoo. That is that. And she who takes to the skies is the definition there. And that is done. Audibly drops from the skies, power and influence. So we reckon that's thousands. I reckon that's probably heresy. Shia or something like that for the leader of the Arab family. Ounce, probably, maybe appeal. But thousands. Thousands is probably there. So we now know that there's 2 or possibly 3. But there's not necessarily just 2 because I might have squished the line slightly when adjusting the clues. 2 or 3 clues in here. Stay heartless looks like SY. And we've got heresy here. It will make you dissent. That could be heresy, couldn't it? Stay heartless could be in this place is here. SY. There we go. That's what it is. In this place, that is here. Stay heartless is SY. It will make you dissent. And that's heresy. There we go. So we've got heresy. Excellent. You feel like thousands is A, but still working out. We will keep working. That way, eating right. There? Is that there? The, eating the letter R for that? Stitching. That could be stitching, yeah. 7 across could be stitching. And Alchemist says, the work of a tailor. Let's take a look. The work of a tailor. Misleading power and influence. Let me put stitching in so I can have a look at the letters. U needs to go up to row. Okay, so will is shall. Okay. Will is shall. Shall. That way, eating right, you. So the is you, isn't it? There. So it is for that clue. It's the for you. The is right. Eating right, and there is that way. Cool. Thank you, Arch Davidson. Thank you, Foggy. Thank you, Meredith. Start on the outside and then itching. Okay, start on the outside. That's the first and last letters. That's ST. Longing is itching. And it's tailor. So, tailor and start on the outside. Longing is itching. And that is that. And this will be 2 clues here, won't it? Stitching. Okay, apparel's got to be in there. Oh, the work of a tailor. Fine, yeah. And I think the clue above, therefore, is going to be apparel, because if what you're wearing is your apparel. So large is L, and that could be at the end. Appear misleadingly large. There we go. If you appear misleadingly, that's an anagram of appear, and then misleadingly large is an L. You've got the L of apparel there. So anagram of appear and L for large. So we've got apparel. Good. So we've got shallowness there and apparel and heresy. This is going to be frame, maybe. You can definitely get clue K. Audibly drops from the skies, power and influence. If you drop from the sky, you plummet, you power. Power is P. Your influence is your clout, your... Ooh. What did rain? So is it rain then? Just R-E-I-G-N. Oh, there we are. It's a rain. Yeah, there we go. Your power and your influence is your rain. There we go. Thank you, Foggy. I reckon there's 2 clues in this N here. Arrives. When you look back in admission, the deeds of a wandering knight. A wandering knight, is that going to be an anagram? I don't really see any places where it could go if there's an anagram. Arrives. Yeah, what's wandering? What's the name given to the wandering knight? Like minstrel or something like that. You think it's all one clue? Oh, blimey. It's probably going to be this one then. Wandering knight. I think I'm going to come back to that one. This one we have done, so I can colour that green. Let's try and do. Oh, the deeds of a wandering knight are oh, blimey, that is the definition. So in admission, that is oh goodness. When you look back in admission, arrives. If you arrive, you come. You get to. No, I'm going to have to wait on that one, Foggy. Caroline has 13 across. Okay, Caroline, which clue letter are we dealing with for 13 across? That'll be my question. What clue is it? What letter? It's letter C, or at least based around C. Okay, charisma. Oh, it's probably appeal then. 1 could be A, rotten apple. There we go. It's exactly that. 1 is A, rotten apple, anagram of apple, and then you get appeal. Well done, Caroline. Points to you. Thank you very much. Have a celebratory biscuit. There we go. So that's that. We can put appeal here. So we've done that one. Charisma. What's this 1 doing then? Unless rotten. Charisma is appeal. What's this 1 doing? 11A. Yeah. So I think takes a long time to change, I think is the definition here. Peace, is that going to be P? And love is going to be O. Will fill spirit. So we got P and O in spirits. Takes a long time to change. Thousands through. Maybe it isn't thousands. Peace and love. What would peace be? What other things are there for peace? So it's got to go sort of here, 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 here. Oh, evolves. Yes, evolves here. Yes, evolves is good. So, so O is love, and peace will fill spirits. Love is anagrammed. V is peace. Oh, and elves, right. So it's V and O. Peace and love. V and O. I didn't know peace could be P. Why could peace be V? I'm genuinely interested there. All of that goes in elves. And those are your spirits. So that is evolves. Peace is the V sign. America. Yes, the V sign here is very different. Oh, and that is in American Sign Language. Huh. That's good. That's good. I know Churchill did it. He did it that way around, which is fine. So where do I want to look? So we've got a word that looks like thousands. This word, which I think someone thought they might have had. I still think this is ounce. But let's have a look at this one. I reckon at least pounds is going to be part of this next clue. Pounds going into openings. So pounds could be LB. It could be P. Into openings. Distresses. I feel like it's got to be this clue because it ends in an S. Okay. But you must shed the outside. You must shed the outside is probably O. Because take the outside of that away, of you. What is a Meredith? A clue I. No, hang on. Clue A and I, different clues. 10A is A. A is definitely thousands. Okay. Thousands. Okay. Why is that thousands? You will marry. You will is maybe. You is thou. Marry without having a bit of dough. Many. Thousands is many. That's fine. Without having a bit of dough. Wow. Okay, so it's thou for you. And then it's sans, S-A-N-S, for without. And it has a bit of dough, that's the letter D. So we're putting D in sans, and you get thousands. Wow. Blimey. So we've got ounce here. So, ounce. Ounce. Runs in celebrity. I think that's going to have to be this one. Celebrity body, weight goes up and down, but you must shed the outside pounds. Going into openings, distresses. Openings. So we've got these final two words. It's this and this. What is that? What is that top word? H and I are 3 clues. Oh, we've got frame as well. I did say that might happen. And there's N as well. Somehow we've got N. So I'm going to you are clue X. So we've still got 5, 9. Oh, dolors. So dolor was pain or grief, wasn't it? Oh, we've done that one. That's fine. So the deeds of a wandering knight must be the dolors. The deeds of a wandering knight, because I think that's quite an unusual word. So a dolor, pain, grief, or anguish. Is there any other definition of it? Outward expression of grief? No, just grief. So distresses is dolors. Distresses is your dolors. Thank you, Arch. Yeah. Pounds going into openings. So L indoors. Your pound is your L. There you go. Pound, shilling, and pence. LSD. Pounds going into openings, distresses. That's your dolors. Blimey. Okay. So this is now 2 clues. So it's 2 of these 3. 2 of these 3. Door is a lot less posh way of saying Dior. H splits after body, does it now? Runs in celebrity body. Yes, absolutely. It is going to split after that because your run is your R and your celebrity is your star. So we get a frame. R in fame. Did I say star? I didn't mean that at all. Your celebrity is fame. R is runs, so it's frame. Your body is your frame. So weight must be ounce. Goes up and down. Bounces. Bounces, but sheds the outside. Bounces. So that's frame. Bounces. So arrives. When you look back in admission, the deeds of a wandering knight. What are the deeds of a wandering knight? So we can look at 17 down if we need to. Private Eye initially turned a bit blue. Oh, it's Tracy. He is a famous private eye, Dick Tracy. T is turned a bit blue. It's racy. So you get Tracy. So psalmistry, something astry, or psaltery, or something like that. It's going to be something like that. Arrives. Yes, shake is probably 2 down. Errantry. Oh, you'd run errands. Okay, errantry. Okay. Why is it that? So, clue N. Arrives when you look back in admission. So, arrives when you look back in admission. Knight is N in chess. Yep, absolutely. But it's not doing that here, is it? No. Okay, so it's ARR, but backwards. Why ARR? Is that an abbreviation that I'm unaware of? Probably. And then it goes in entry. Your admission is your entry. So ARR is arrives, which I've not come across before, so that's good. I've learned a thing. In admission, that's your entry. The deeds of a wandering knight, errantry. And there we go. One last clue. 2 down. It must be shake then. Leader of an Arab family, shake, for those listening in. Oh, it's like ETA. Right. Yes, of course. Of course. That makes more sense. I mean, it must be shake, but I don't know. We have the happy pencil, courtesy of. You see, I'd have said chic for that, and I wouldn't chic and shake. So for my tongue, they're not homophones, but there must be a homophone in the source of whatever thing that is, whatever dictionary is being used by Hex. We have solved the fortune cookies! Hooray!